What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Pepperoni Dogfart Podcast. We're going to make this episode 1 because the last time we uploaded was on my other channel, which I can't access anymore, and I kind of want to start fresh, so let's do that. I'm joined here today by my friends Krim, Havshinka, and Mars of the Stars. And Mars of the Stars is our guest here today. How's it going, bud?
It's going well.
That's good to hear. This entire thing is already... I had to... Okay, let's go ahead. What kind of got me to come back and do this is the, Trailer Park Boys podcast, because I've been watching that a lot recently, and it made me think, I want to come back and record this again, because that was fun. So, that's what I did. And, we've got some topics today, and we might just talk about random things that come up as well. But our topics today are EDP, Nick's bathroom stories, The Weeknd's new album, and Steel Panther's debut. I don't know anything about music, so the last two I'm going to be carried. Mars, do you have anything you want to do for a topic today? Or are you just going to kind of roll with it?
I'll roll with it.
Alright. Which one should we start out with?
I guess we'll go.
Let's start with EDP because that's like the most.
EDP.
We'll just go in order.
Let's just start off strong because we all know. I'm sure we all know who EDP is.
Yeah. Do you, I don't. I'm not saying this like I. Do you know the EDP thing, Mars? Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay. So long story short, for the people who don't know, EDP was a really popular YouTuber, and he was the guy who did okay, so I just shot my neighbor's fucking dog from across the way. Memes like that, right? He got caught trying to hook up with a 13-year-old. And when he was confronted, his claim was that
I'm gonna have to stop you there. He was not hooking up with the 13-year-old. He was just there for a cupcake.
Yeah.
We all know this.
As he claims. And basically, he got caught by somebody who's not really much less greasy, and now he's finally in prison.
He's not actually. He's not.
Allegedly.
Oh, he's not?
He's allegedly in prison. We don't know for sure.
No. People saw him Ubering.
People saw him Ubering.
Somebody ordered an Uber from him, and guess who was the driver?
Oh no!
Bryant fucking Moreland. Bryant fucking Moreland.
For this, I didn't know about this.
I didn't know about that either.
Hold on.
Oh no, dude, no way.
He's still on the streets.
I refuse to believe that. That has to be some sort of uncanny valley type situation where it was somebody who just looked like him. There's no way. And it's not even Uber, that's Lyft.
That car must smell like ass.
Yeah, for real.
Get a job.
It's gonna be difficult for him to get a job because of his, his popularity and his,
From
his
what
subsequent
I've
downfall.
heard, and from what I've heard, and this seems very likely, he's thinking he's gonna get his name changed.
I don't think that's gonna work. He's a pretty recognizable person. It doesn't matter what name you give him.
I mean, yeah, but if he changes his name, it'll be easier for him to get a job. Just because,
Not necessarily.
Because it'll be harder for them to do a background search if he legally changes. Do you think Walmart is going to take
I do think if Walmart
time
saw
to
this,
look into this dude's life story?
I think looking
Walmart
at him would give them an immediate red flag. He's instantly recognizable by any human being on the planet.
I mean, yeah, but he's recognizable to us because he's oh, haha, he was a funny guy on the internet.
Yeah.
But it's most people don't really know who EDP is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, that it is kind of just wild.
I mean, I'm not really surprised by this. I mean, because when you look at how the fucking Predator poachers handled the whole situation,
God, those guys
they just
suck.
completely dropped the bag, man.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, the main guy behind that, the
It's all the information to the police.
Trailer Park Fregley, that's what I'm gonna call him.
Trailer Park Fregley.
He looks like a Trailer Park Fregley, and you can't tell me I'm wrong.
He does.
Ah, man.
So was it the 13-year-old that bought the Uber for him?
No.
No.
There actually was no 13-year-old. That was the work of the of Trailer Park Fregley and his queer little friend, and they aren't very good people themselves, and they went about it very horribly.
Sounds
And
about.
yeah, and because of that, because of how poorly they handled the situation, that's the reason that he's not in prison. They're kind of responsible for him being able to walk away.
And it's kind of fucked too when you realize that the predator poachers have also done some pedophilic shit themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Trailer Park Fregley was actually asked a 13-year-old to like strip nude for him or something.
Yeah, and he claimed it was for like
it was to bait him, guys. It was
yeah,
to
it was
bait
to bait him, but he seemed pretty into the bait himself. I don't know, man. That just seems kind of greasy.
Speaking of people in prison, Chris Chan.
Oh man. Okay, Mars, have you heard of this person? You have to have heard of this person at least once in your life, man.
See, Derp, that's how you do segues.
That is.
Who?
Okay, who wants to explain Chris Chan? I think Nick
I
should go
will
ahead and
explain
explain.
Chris
Yeah, Nick,
Chan.
you
I am
explain
the
Chris Chan.
resident
You explain him.
Christorian.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I am the resident Christorian. I will explain. So, Chris Chan is a fat, autistic man-child who has been on the internet since 2008. He is the original Brony, the original Let's Player, possibly the original Furry. He has been all sorts of things. He is most known for a comic book series he created called Sonichu, which is a combination of Sonic and Pikachu. And I've read these comics and they're fucking garbage. They look like they've been drawn by like a third grader. And there's just so much lore to this man. He's actually considered the most documented man of all time, and that's not a joke. There's an entire wiki dedicated to him.
I sent him.
We know every
I sent him the link to the
of his
wiki.
life.
I went ahead and sent him the link to the wiki. You should check that out at some point. It has all the information you need on this man. It's wild. So anything happened with him recently, or?
Rabbit hole. Like it's crazy how much information we have on this guy. So he went to jail, like I'd say half a year ago. He went to jail in like August, September. The reason he went to jail was because he had sex with his old dementia-ridden mom.
We assume she has dementia. I think
we assume she has dementia, but it's very likely she was old. It was incest. He went to jail.
Yeah.
Now
what makes it worse is every time he did something fucked up in the past, it was always, there's no way he could set the bar lower than this. And somehow, every time that phrase was uttered from anyone's mouth, he would somehow manage to do just that. And this was another case of that. And that's why I'm afraid of saying he can't lower the bar any further, because I guarantee he can. It's Chris Chan. He will always find a way.
One of the things he did before this, he pepper sprayed a GameStop employee, and you might have heard of this because it was viral back when it happened. He pepper sprayed a GameStop employee over the Sonic Boom game displays in GameStop.
Oh yeah, because Sonic's arms were blue.
Yeah, he was mad because Sonic's arms were blue, and not tan like Sonic's arms normally are. Like this guy's fucking crazy. Like, you gotta read up on it at some point. Like, you don't gotta go too deep. Just read.
Yeah, just read like the basic information, and you'll basically
like,
get
the basic synopsis. Of
and you'll get the big picture pretty quickly of who this guy is. That shit's absolutely wild. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the website quick and see if we can read something today. 2021 was the 13th year since Chris's discovery, and the year where the shit finally hit the fan. Chris has been in custody for 160 days, and it has been 18 days since Chris has last claimed to be Jesus Christ. That is another common theme with this creature.
Yeah.
Is that for whatever reason he believes.
Explain the merge. I gotta explain the merge.
Oh.
So some people on the internet, this guy, thought it'd be funny to basically make this already autistic, delusional man-child and make him even more insane. So he started implementing ideas of his into the comic by talking to Chris. And he convinced Chris that there was this thing called the dimensional merge, which is basically when our world and the world with all the cartoons and the video games and the comic books all collide together into one big universe. And every December, he always says, "You know this guy?"
Yeah, you're the guy that seen this meme where he looked like a fucking female dude.
Yeah. He thinks
he's a
yeah.
tranny.
Oh, we gotta tell. Okay, this is gonna be.
Yeah.
I want to tell this part of the story because I remember this like it's ingrained in my head, and I'm never gonna get rid of the image. When his idea of turning himself into a woman was to.
Oh, no, I don't think.
It was to.
Squeamish?
Yeah, Mars, are you squeamish?
Are you good with gore shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to.
This
Get better.
this motherfucker decided that, and motherfucker takes on a whole new meaning with this guy. But anyways,
Motherfucker saga.
His idea of transitioning into a woman was to slit open his taint, right? And it obviously got infected because he had no idea what he was doing. This was a do-it-yourself operation. This was a fucking Home Depot DIY sort of thing that he was doing.
You just took a fucking box cutter and
Oh
cut him.
God, dude. And I don't. Did he ever get treatment for that, or did he just?
No.
Never.
He saw a doctor once. They told him, "Hey, fucking don't fuck with it," and he continued to fuck with it.
Oh.
And all that happened.
Oh my God, dude, what? That's wild. Although I don't think it's as wild as some of your bathroom stories. I think some of those are pretty damn wild.
Ah, man, I gotta talk. I used to live in a city. I used to live in Criminal City. But I moved, and I'm now living in a hick town, like bumfuck nowhere. And the school I go to is bumfuck nowhere. So I've seen some weird shit happen in the bathrooms. So I'm gonna start off with the first thing. So I once saw this guy have a mental fucking breakdown, and this other dude was trying to calm him down, and this was going on as people were like in there doing their business, pissing, shitting, coming even. Ooh. So, fuck. So, like, this dude was punching the fucking, like, soap dispensers and banging his head against the paper towel dispensers and shit. Like, this dude was mad. Alright?
Did you ever?
And me and
why?
everybody
Did you
else
ever
in
learn
that
why he was
bathroom were
mad?
just looking on. You know? We were just thinking, what the fuck's wrong with this kid?
Did you ever learn why he was mad? Like, did you ever?
Yeah, I went and sat with them at lunch. I'm like, hey, what the fuck was all that going on? And apparently, what was happening was the dude who was mad, his boyfriend, wanted to fuck the other dude who was trying to calm down the angry dude.
I mean, that is an understandable reason to be pissed off. So.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, fuck, bro. You don't gotta go destroying the bathroom.
Vandalizing the school, the Hicktown school bathroom because he got cucked.
Speaking of the vandalization, my school shut down all the bathrooms recently because a lot of like fucked shit was happening. You know, there was obviously kids smoking in there. You had fucking...
You're gonna get that, like, everywhere. So.
I mean, yeah, that's an obvious one. There were people skipping class. There were people, you know, vandalizing the bathroom. Like, there's this one picture I have somewhere where it's a bunch of, like, paper towels and milk cartons just thrown into a toilet, and it's, like, covering the whole thing.
That's nasty.
Like... And,
the bathroom near the lake, the Big Blue that I talk about during the summer, the bathrooms over there got fucking blown up with firecrackers and shit. So
Oh yeah, I did that to a bathroom too.
They're completely
Yeah.
Fuck, you seen the video, Nick?
Yeah, I've seen it. But, yeah, people were vandalizing the bathroom, and on top of that, there was a leak, so they shut down all the bathrooms. It's been like that since before Christmas break. They shut down all the bathrooms.
So what do you do when you have to take a piss?
Deal with it.
It's the junior high bathroom, because the school I go to is both a high school and a middle school. You know, because it's fuck nowhere. So you might as well put that shit all in one building.
I like the story you told when that kid was coughing up black stuff like it was fucking mold from Resident Evil 7.
What story?
Yeah, the symbiote.
Oh, okay. This was this week. So this kid I know, we were talking often a little bit because I had a bit of a cold, and he was talking about, I've been coughing up shit too. I've been coughing up black shit from smoking so much. I'm like, what the hell? You fucking vape. How are you coughing up black shit?
That reminds me of something. I gotta show you this. Hold on.
I remember when the school.
But people were vandalizing the bathroom, so they moved us. The junior high bathroom was the only bathroom open, and during the course of the week, people would steal shit from that bathroom and vandalize that bathroom. Like, somebody took one of the iron bars on top of the stalls out of there. Fucking somebody kicked the lock in. It was the same kid who was coughing up the black shit who kicked the lock in and took the lock.
These brainlets are trying to fuck themselves over when they have to go potty for the day.
For real. So now people can't lock that stall, so they just use it like a urinal, pretty much.
Dude, fucking, I remember one time our school. Okay, they say that the students were taking down walls and shit, and that's why there were no walls between the urinals at my school. But I kind of think that's bullshit. But that was during the end of my senior year. So as a protest, I walked into the corner and I pissed on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, again, there were no walls between the urinals, so it was kind of like,
Fair enough.
like, it was in the corner, nobody could see my wang, and I'm hydrating the room.
Fucking hell, dude. What? Fuck.
I don't know.
So I don't know if you guys have like ever been on an extended flight somewhere, but if you have, you've likely been to O'Hare Airport, right?
I've
and
never
so
been on a flight.
I haven't been on an airplane in like 10 years.
Yikes.
I've never been on a plane before.
Well, you guys know how they have like the weird ass urinals that like extend, and it's like a giant ass one instead of like just
Yeah,
Eagles?
it's like the one you could basically practically stand in.
Yeah. So the two separate times that I had to use the bathroom there, one dude was wanking his fucking dick right in front of everyone.
Oh, what the
What the fuck?
What the hell?
And some fat dude had like gonorrhea or some shit and was just taking a shit openly in front of everyone.
Oh my god,
fuck?
dude.
Gonorrhea.
That's wild.
You mean diarrhea?
Dead possum in there, dude.
You said
Possum?
gonorrhea? You mean diarrhea?
Diarrhea, dude.
You
Fuck.
said gonorrhea. I got confused.
I was
Whatever
about to
the-
say, was his piss like Mountain Dew green? Was he pissing like straight up fucking Mountain Dew? Oh god. Yeah, they got those toilets at some of the gas stations here in town. I think the Quick Stars.
Fuck you know, man.
I've
That-
always
that's-
wondered what it'd be like to walk in and just see somebody plopping their ass over it like it's a bidet. There's
I got one more bathroom. I got one more bathroom story. So around here, for some fucking reason, the kids are just stuck like 20 years in the past and shit. and hacky sack is really fucking popular over here.
Hacky sack.
Fucking hacky sack, like literally everybody owns a hacky sack.
What the?
And if you don't own
So
it,
these
you're a
kids
square.
so this was before they shut down the bathrooms. Me and this other dude would just hang out in the fucking school, in the cafeteria bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And we would just always shoot the shit, hit off of people who came in, and these kids we know come in there, right? These were his friends, and one of them pulls out a hacky sack, and they just start playing fucking hacky sack in the bathroom.
Just randomly playing hacky sack.
Yeah, they were just fucking playing hacky sack.
Nick, alright, I found it. Nick, so you know that kid that was coughing up black shit? I
Yeah.
bet this is what he was smoking.
Oh,
What? Smoke? Is that fucking?
he
Like,
probably was.
is that fucking resin? No, that's not resin. That's like. That was like burnt tinfoil. What the fuck? Why would you willingly smoke that? What
the
What
I'm surprised. The dude's a
possesses
fucking-
somebody to put something like that? That literally looks like the Resident Evil mold. What possesses somebody to willingly?
Dude's a sophomore. He'll do anything to get high.
Motherfucker will smoke cat piss.
Yeah,
You could put cat piss in a bong and tell him if he uses it as bong water and just hits
It's
it
that
without
shit
the
you
weed,
use to
it'll
plug in
fuck him up.
holes in tires, bro. Motherfucker smoking tires,
Hell nah.
bro. Smoking motor oil. Bro smoking a symbiote spliff.
he's
That venom pack.
Dude, fuck that, bro.
That's fucking funny.
That's disgusting. I don't know why anybody would ever willingly smoke something like that. That's nasty. Like,
Yeah,
I can't handle Scooby snacks from a fucking like one hitter. Anytime that shit spits back at me, it's the most disgusting thing. And then
He's smoking engine oil from a '92 Honda that hasn't been changed in 50,000 miles.
Oh, dude, no. He's smoking the shit from whatever is left of the oil in the fucking shit mobile. From fucking Trailer Park Boys.
Fucking kids get all kinds of crazy drugs around here. Like, they have vapes, but they don't have weed. They have meth, though. It's like, fuck, man.
So students will just walk into your school and smoke meth?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, they don't smoke meth in the bathrooms, but they'll deal meth.
They'll deal meth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
fucking-
speaking of, they're actually changing the bathrooms again. They're making us take like a card that says we can only use the bathroom twice a day. And we can't take our phones to the bathrooms because they don't want people coordinating drug deals.
So you guys wanted to talk about the weekend?
Yeah. Let me talk about the weekend. All right. The weekend released a new album. What was it? Yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like yesterday, the
yesterday.
day before.
I stayed up for that shit, and I listened to the whole thing when it came out. But I was like sleepy as shit, so I wasn't really paying attention to it. So I listened to it while I was in school. I had my AirPods in all fucking day listening to that shit.
That reminds me of when Nick stayed up for the new Green Day album and just got fucking
Yeah, and the Green Day album fucking sucked.
Yeah, but I stayed up for this shit and it was actually worth it. It was fucking great. It was fucking good. My fucking god, I was wrecked the whole time while listening to it. I swear to God.
Nice.
It's kind of long. It's like an hour long, but
Jesus.
it's good. Fucking hell. It had like a very, very like 80s-ish vibe to it. Like it sounded like shit from the 80s, like Michael Jackson type shit. It had a Tyler the Creator feature, which was good. It had a Lil Wayne feature. Fuck Lil Wayne.
You had me at Michael Jackson.
Worst part of the fucking album. I hate Lil Wayne. I'm glad his verse was short. Fucking Jim Carrey was on it.
What?
Yeah. So the album's like in the form of like a radio station, right? And Jim Carrey's kind of like the radio host.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah. And they had Quincy Jones, who produced Michael Jackson's Thriller, on it to do like a little.
Oh yes, sir. That
I
bro,
don't
I'm
think
actually
he
gonna
did-
go.
I
I'm
don't
actually
think
gonna go listen to that after this podcast.
Yeah, I don't think he did any production on it. He just had a little track on it called Quincy Tells a Story or some shit. But it's
Okay.
Quincy Jones. He's a fucking legend. But yeah, it was pretty good. Album of the year, and it's only been a week into the fucking year.
Nice.
For real. Okay, so I guess are you done with that, Aiden? Or
Oh yeah, the best song on it is Less Than Zero. I fucking love that song. That shit's like crack.
Well, I'm glad that you told me that because if I'm being completely honest with you, I think the weekend fell off, bro. No about.
Fuck
yeah, this man, Mars, you'll learn about this man. He's fucking obsessed with The Weeknd and Kanye, man. He always talks about those motherfuckers.
Did you listen to?
Yes, many times, but I didn't. But the more I listened to it, the less I didn't like it, or the more shit I didn't like about it. Like the production on that album was fucking trash.
Yeah.
I like the song that had Marilyn Manson as a feature. That was pretty cool.
Even then, Marilyn Manson wasn't good on that song.
Yeah, no.
Donda 2
Yeah.
gonna be fucking just constantly delayed and then just scrapped altogether.
Yeah.
You don't need to. I mean, they already perfected that shit. So,
Fuck.
Well, you hit
Alright.
the roof too.
Choked in my water.
sure. Choking.
Corona.
No, I rolled up a joint too.
Nice. Bro.
No, I didn't. I wish though.
What's going on, bitches? Future Derps here. I just want to let you know really quickly that, yes, my voice is fucked, and also on top of that, what you're about to hear is a conversation about what we thought was Justin Bieber's inability to roll a joint, only to find out that this was just a popular meme template that was used for different celebrities, and how they supposedly couldn't roll joints. So, don't take this as fact. It's all a meme, apparently. We didn't know this until after. So, sorry about that, but enjoy. Dude, anybody can roll a joint better than Justin Bieber. Oh, well, hold on. I gotta pull up this image from Mars. He's gotta see this.
The Justin Bieber.
The Justin
Go-
Bieber joint is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh, hey.
I guess since like Mars is like your smoking buddy, Derps, you two should get high and just read the quickie for the Christian shit.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. But yeah, this is dead ass what Justin Bieber rolled. That's real.
What?
What the fuck?
It looks like a fucking Tootsie Roll, bruh.
Dude, this shit had me rolling, I swear to God.
The Justin Bieber joint.
Justin Bieber.
What did you roll that shit with? What is that?
What the fuck?
It
Is that a battery? It looks like a battery with weed rolled in a plastic bag.
That's the worst filter I've ever seen.
You know what would be worse is if that was a pre-rolled cone. So he
What
got
the-
a cone, because you can get cones that are like ready for you to roll. Like you just have to tip off the end. He takes one of those and he creates that. Like,
Asked to leave club VIP room.
I don't blame them for kicking him out. I wouldn't want somebody rolling those kinds of fucking joints around me either.
For real. That's a health hazard.
Maybe once for shits and giggles, but like
That's a
unironically,
fucking
hell
health
no.
hazard, bro.
Like,
That is
Uh,
a fucking health hazard. You're smoking.
Wait a minute, no, that looks more like a cigarette butt. It's either a battery or a cigarette butt.
oh my god, this guy's idea.
I don't know what. It's hard to tell what I'm looking at.
This guy's idea for a joint is a cigarette butt, some saran wrap from his kitchen, and some weed. Oh my god.
I want to smoke it just to see if it's even possible to smoke.
It's not. I swear. You're just burning plastic.
Yeah, you're gonna be
It
inhaling
legit
more
looks like
wrap.
saran wrap.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, if Stomedy can smoke cardboard, then I can smoke this.
That's different.
See, Stomedy can make it work. You can't. Stomedy had some sort of modicum of creativity when he smoked cardboard. Justin Bieber just, I don't even know what Justin Bieber did.
He was just asked to roll a joint, and he was like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
This, what the fuck, dude?
Ah,
That's
so
fucking
bad.
bad. Dude,
Like security, just escorting him out. Like, oh, you're done. You're done.
You're
you
done.
did not just roll this in front of us, homeboy. You're out of here.
That's probably what happened. Suppose he didn't get killed for that. You can get killed for that, bro. That's a waste of perfectly good weed.
Well, I mean, if it hasn't been burnt, you can just unwrap it, I guess.
Well,
But,
I mean, this is a VIP room, so I assume it's a lot of like rich celebrities. So I don't think they really care because they have the money.
Well, I think. Well, like I said, they haven't burnt the weed yet, so they could just unwrap it and get it back out. But it is a waste of.
Yeah.
It is a waste of a paper. So.
Yeah.
And,
but I mean, that's just a paper.
I mean, that could be a crutch, because what you can do is make crutches out of cardboard so that it's easier to roll a joint. But it does kind of look like you took a... What?
Pussy shit. Roll that shit yourself, pussy.
I've tried. I can't.
You suck.
Yeah, I know. But, hey, I can still do better than this.
I made a bowl out of a Coke can once, bro.
Oh, I smoked out of an Arizona Peace Tea can once. That shit was great.
Nice.
Yes, sir. But I wanna grow my own.
Yeah.
Like, I wanna smoke what Snoop Dogg does. Do what Snoop Dogg does and use hemp leaves for blunts instead of regular blunt wraps. Because I know the nicotine in there ain't enough to get you like addicted to it or like harm you. But like I
don't think hemp has nicotine.
No, the cigar wraps.
Oh, the cigarillos or whatever.
Yeah, and I know, like I said, I know it's not like a harmful amount of nicotine or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I do like the strawberry white owls.
Yeah.
And I tried Jamaican Me.
Yeah.
I think it was called Jamaican Me Happy. That shit was wild.
Jamaican Me Happy.
It was pretty good actually. It's kind of like a wine of some sort, like a wine flavored wrap. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
That was cool.
I want to try that now.
What?
I actually want to try that now.
It's pretty good stuff. I thought you don't like weed.
He's a pussy.
I don't like weed, but I mean, you mentioned wine, and I'm a big alcohol person, so.
Faggot.
Shut the fuck up.
Drinking something that can kill you. Couldn't be me.
Fuck up.
Dude, I remember, like, what I want to do for a podcast, like, if we were somehow to get together in person, what I would want to do is do what the Trailer Park Boys podcast does. Like, we have drinks, and we pass around a joint, and just laugh about stupid shit. That would be the absolute...
I mean, that's what I have a drink at my desk right now, so...
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, but it's not alcoholic, though, I bet.
You don't know that.
It's secretly...
Yeah, because if it did, you would be bragging about it, because you're like that.
I probably would be, too, not gonna lie.
I'm not like that. I'm not a faggot like you two, and like, oh my god, I'm getting so high off this good weed. It's like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Like, good for you. You're getting...
I remember one time I got...
No, I just fucking...
I remember
I just mixed some
vodka. Really fucking stoned for my birthday, right? I got super stoned for my birthday.
Wow.
And
I got stoned every weekend.
Let me finish. We were, I was on my bike, and I was riding over to the lake, and I see a UPS truck, and the person in the front, the outfit, for whatever reason, my ass... Yeah, I thought I was looking at a monkey for like half a second, Like, instead of UPS worker,
There's a fucking monkey driving a truck.
instead of UPS driver, I saw Curious George, and that shit was wild. I remember one time I left.
It was probably just a short, hairy. It was probably just a hairy midget.
No, it wasn't short. It was just the outfit, the color of the outfit, and the things around him. I don't know. I was really baked.
What the fuck?
Fucking monkey driving a truck.
Monkey driving a truck.
That's
What's he
great.
delivering?
Bananas.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll take some bananas. Bananas are good.
Hennessy.
I like,
Of course you like bananas.
man, shut the hell up,
Faggot.
boy. Well, what the hell, boy? Dude, I remember, what's your best stone story, Mars? What's your best, story of being stoned?
I got one.
I have plenty.
Alright, since Criminal has
You gotta
one,
choose
we'll
the
let
best
him
one.
go, and then we'll let, you go with your best one.
Alright,
so
well, I got one too.
shut up.
alright, we'll go,
Alright.
Fuck you.
start with
So, me and my friends, right? We smoked some shit out of a fucking bowl. It was some really strong shit. I don't know what it was. We walked over to fucking Advanced Auto Parts,
Advanced Auto Parts.
and my friend is a pretty big car dude.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a meme in the car community to ask somebody if they have any blinker fluid, which, if you know anything about cars, doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So we decided it'd be funny to walk into the Advanced Auto Parts and ask the worker to like walk around the store acting like we're finding something.
And then when he comes up, be like, we're looking for blinker fluid.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Damn.
And the guy was weak as fuck. He was fucking gone. He wasn't gone, but he was laughing so fucking hard. That shit was fucking great. And then we tipped over a porta potty. And my friend started doing push-ups in the middle of the road. He was going, ho, ho, ho.
Dude, I remember the time I got super stoned and went to Walmart with a couple friends, and I was just trying my hardest not to laugh because I didn't want people to be suspicious. And we walked over to the women's health section.
Oh,
So,
the
like,
tampons.
the tampons and shit. And
Oh,
Mars,
no.
Mars, you're gonna like this story. So we walk over there, and I see the always pads, like the women's pant liners, and I go, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I could do something really inspirational with this. I don't know why, but for some reason my mind just thought of inspiration. So I give my friend my phone. I'm like, okay, I need you to take a picture of me. And then I picked up one of the boxes and I held it up to the camera. And remember, I was still being really fucking giggly, so I was trying really hard, like, to give a serious impression. And this is what ended up happening. This is what I ended up creating. I love that picture. I was trying so hard to give off like a surprised expression, and I was able to muster it for like 2 seconds. And oh, that shit was fun. That shit was fun. I want to do that again sometime when it gets warm out. What about you?
Yeah.
What's your best stone story?
So, like, this is a really weird situation. Mind you, like, I'm an aspiring stripper, so
Oh, what?
was transpiring. Look, when this was transpiring, like, I was in my element, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So we, like, a majority of my friends, we smoke only backwoods. Like, we don't really do, like, you know, like, Dutches or swishers and shit like that. But you usually need, like, a porch or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went over to this girl's house, probably about, like, seven of us in total.
Yeah.
And we were upstairs, like, cooling and shit, you know, just like the usual.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You guys want to go downstairs?" And I'm like, "What's downstairs?" She's like, "I have a PS4 and I have a stripper pole." So everybody's like, "Oh, okay, let's see what we could do." We go downstairs, and he starts tripping on the pole for us.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
So then she's like, she gets off the pole, and she's like, "Okay, y'all, let's play a game, right?" So I got this torch, and I'm gonna heat this fucking pole up. And you guys have to stay on the pole
What
for
the
as
fuck?
That's funny.
That's
You have to-
fucked.
as possible. And so we're like, "Okay, we're down. Let's put some money on it." So we all put like $20 into this pool to see who could do it. So she sat there for like a solid like 10 minutes, like heating up this pool. Mind you, it's like kind of getting red. So,
Oh,
so like she's living vicariously, you guys. Like,
So
So the first-
how big was this torch? Was it like a small handheld one, or was it like a large one?
it was like our just like. So she had a handheld one that she was using at first, and then she like went to the fucking garage and grabbed like this car one.
Was she using a
So-
fucking blowtorch?
Literally, bro.
Oh my god.
that's great.
Jesus.
So it kind of got easier as like the game went on because she wasn't like reheating it. So like once it got to my turn, like I was in my fucking element, dude. I probably stayed on that pole for probably about like a solid 2 minutes before I jumped the fuck off of it. But like all the while that I was doing so, like I was hitting those moves so perfectly that they literally started throwing ones at me. So I felt like a little hooker and shit.
I mean, shit, you got money out of that. Damn.
I mean, shit, man. I mean,
if you're
if
getting
they're
money,
throwing
that's
money
shit.
at you, I mean that's God's way of telling you like that's your
Yes,
path.
sir.
bro. That's your path.
That's your calling,
You're
bro.
destined for it.
Dude. Oh man, that's
My-
wild.
Calling.
Dude, you said, bro, that picture that you just said is giving very much blow up doll.
God damn it.
I fucking that's a classic.
It is a classic. And it always will be a classic. It's one of my favorite pictures that I've ever taken.
Dude, one you guys' bucket list items should be to jump into the ball pit at fucking Walmart.
What? That's a thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like my
All the
second.
basketballs and shit in it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. I want to.
we were like running around the store in fucking onesies and shit. They ended up kicking us out. But I
I'm
jumped.
I'm gonna fucking hide out in IKEA overnight and do fucking manhunt in IKEA.
Man,
Manhunt like the
bro,
dream
like
thing,
a
or
video game.
Yeah, like the Rockstar game, or like the dream
Nah.
thing.
No, like like the dream thing.
I was gonna say the
I
I
Rockstar
don't want
thing would be
to not
cooler.
shoot up everybody in the fucking store. The fuck.
Oh man. Nick, what was your weed story? You said you wanted to share one.
Yeah, it was the first time I remember this because it was the first time I ever got high, and I didn't pace myself properly.
He's sitting there going.
Uh, Yeah, I was just hitting that shit every few seconds.
Vape.
Yeah, and I was in Aiden remembers Skylar. I was in her room with her friend just smoking out of a bong. And I got so high to the point where I was like uncontrollably laughing. Like I literally was just uncontrollably laughing. I couldn't stop. I was getting scared because I'm like, why can't I stop laughing?
Motherfucker turned into the.
But like my
Joker
uncle came in, he saw how fucked up I was, and he just sort of took care of me the rest of the night. He ordered a pizza, and I ate that whole bitch. And I I ran laps around our pool, and
Jesus, what did they
Yeah.
lace it with? Crack cocaine?
no, I didn't run laps, but like I stumbled around trying to run laps
Bruh.
while my fucking uncle set off fireworks. And then after that, I played some GTA Online, and I went to bed.
Nice.
Dude,
I took a shower too, and that shit felt like it took forever because like everything
It
was
probably did because you take forever showering.
yeah.
like that's the thing I don't like about weed is everything just feels really slow, and I
That's the
feel like
point.
I like it.
I don't like that.
You
I don't
should.
like that. I feel more paranoid when I'm on weed. I don't like that.
I think it's fine personally. Like
I
when I
I just
shower
prefer-
when I'm high, it kind of brings me down a bit because I don't know what it is about showers, but it like brings the high down and kind of progresses it for you in a weird way. So you
Yeah.
still got that buzz going, but you're not completely baked.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I prefer alcohol. Like every time I've gotten drunk, I've always enjoyed it. You know, the only thing I don't enjoy about it is I have to take a piss every 15 minutes. So
I remember one of the things I did, or no, not one of the things I did, but I remember I might have told you guys this story already, but like we were at Big Blue once, and we were sitting there, we were chilling. I think we were stoned, and this couple comes over. They're sitting there getting frisky in the water a little bit, and I think they're drunk because they're going from like arguing to happy to arguing to happy. Now I was told by a friend of mine that it was meth, which it could have been.
I mean,
it could have been a combination of two.
I've seen meth heads around here. It very well could be meth.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm
thinking it was a mix of the two because they had alcohol as well. But they got out of the water eventually, and they're just sitting down. And the girl goes to the guy. She looks at him. And she goes, something about they're talking about a picture of their kids, and then she says like something about I swear on Jehovah, I had a vision or fucking whatever.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
I immediately thought, shit, that's what we're dealing with now. Fuck. So what happens is they start arguing, and it gets like really confrontational to the point like he's getting almost physical, and we walked away, and I'm like, usually I would step in. Well, I would like to step in, but for one, I don't think I'm going to be able to defend myself against a big meth head, and two, I don't want to turn this into a whole South Park episode, so I just got the fuck out of there. And it was weird too, because it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like, that's not the first time I've seen crazy motherfuckers out there. Like that Karen, who was there a couple years ago and was fucking yelling at everybody because somebody made a joke. And God, that shit's wild, dude. I swear.
Fucking Iowa. God damn.
Let me tell you, it's something. It's definitely something.
I don't know. I mean, at least it's Iowa and not fucking Pennsylvania, dude. Pennsylvania sucks.
I'm pretty sure Florida or Los Angeles would be significantly worse because it would involve a gun and someone dying. So.
I guess. Depending on which parts you're in.
I suppose. Yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about?
I'm getting bored, low-key.
Getting bored?
I guess we can end off with me talking about Steel Panther.
Yeah, you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I listened to the debut album over the weekend. I actually listened to it a few hours before this podcast. I'm really into the 80s hair metal shit, and what Steel Panther is they're a band that makes fun of those bands, like Motley Crue, fucking Van Halen. Like, they're taking the piss out of them. And I just want to say, listen to that. Like, it's a really good album. Like, the first 4 songs especially are fucking bangers. Like, they're just, like, even, like, when you take all the comedy out, they're just really good songs. I mean, that's really all I want to say. It's just a good album. I think you should listen to it.
What's it called again?
It's Steel Panther. It's their debut album. Let me look at the title. Feel the Steel is the name of the album.
Alright.
It's a comedy rock album, and I really like it. So.
Mars, did you have any topics you wanted to bring up before we end this off, or?
People who don't understand personal space.
That's alright.
You don't understand what?
Personal space. Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I was at the, so I just moved to, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you move to...
It's fine.
Okay.
You live in Pennsylvania. Fuck off.
Listen, right. Okay. We're not going to get into that. But anyways, I went to the gym And like, you know, when you want privacy, you're gonna go to like the last few shower stalls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this old man, like,
Oh,
walked up in there like he was being creepy as shit right off jump. So I'm like, let me just go about
you're
myself.
gonna slip out of there or something.
You feel me? So I go to the very last shower, and at first he started off at like the like front end of the showers, like the first few ones, and then he moved all the way down to the mines, right?
Oh,
No,
that's greasy.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Uh,
Oh no.
That's
Look.
greasy.
out of the shower, and he turns off his shower too,
What
and
the
he opens
heck?
up the fucking thing, and he's literally jerking his shit like no bap.
What the
What the
fuck? That's
What is up with you and running into people just wanking their shit in like bathrooms and locker rooms and shit?
I don't fucking know, dude. Like maybe
I promise. Look, I'm gonna promise you something. That's not how all of it is, so don't worry. I've never run into that sort of thing. Surprisingly, well, maybe not surprisingly.
I'm just saying.
Just got
I'm just
really
saying. It
unlucky.
sounds like Mars has bad luck when it comes to that shit.
It does. I
I
mean,
literally
Oh.
so fucking quick and ran out of that bitch.
Eh,
Oh, like I'm raped. None of that shit. Nope.
yeah.
you run outside and go, "There's an old man wanking his gank in there," and then you just run away. He tried.
Well, that would actually work because then he'd get banned from the gym probably.
Well, yeah, probably. Like, if you were doing it in the privacy of your shower stall, like, I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't think you should, but, like, I don't know how exactly
No,
things work.
if you're in public, just don't. Just
Yeah.
fucking don't. You can wait till you get home, and if you're homeless, fucking do it under a bridge or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Did
Don't
you-
do that shit in public. That's fucked. I think that's about it. Mars, would you like to say anything to end off? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say?
Bing bong.
Bing.
Ching chong.
That's a good one. That is a good
That
one.
is a good.
What do you say?
I guess I'm just gonna plug my shit. Ceston the Fox on YouTube. I have a Twitter too. I post on there more frequently. Aiden, you gonna plug anything?
Yeah. Follow my Twitter, criminal431. I'm gonna start posting some mid-ass beats to my YouTube channel here soon. I'll have Derps plug my shit in his description because I don't fucking remember my name on there.
All right.
I post my Instagram on. I plug my Instagram, but that's kind of got my real name and shit in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, can you censor out the part where I put my Instagram because that's my personal Instagram.
Yeah, I can do that. Follow me on twitch.tv/DerpsClassic. I stream there every once in a while. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me at Zolam Alpha on Instagram. And I do not have a Twitter, which is for the best. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for helping me do this episode. And we'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you wanted to hear us talk about on the next episode. Peace out, gamers.